All right, we're at Kinotehnik with Tonis, checking out some new products. Now, you guys have introduced a long time ago your LCD viewfinder. I've used one, loved it a lot. You also came out with an electronic viewfinder down the road. Now you're stepping into a completely new realm with lighting. And I got to say, this light has really impressed me in multiple factors. So why don't you take us through what kind of features it has?
Hello, Donny. This is our first light, let's say. So it's a variable color Fresnel light, and it is smartphone controllable. So if you have multiple of these lights and you're shooting, you can have your own light setup controlled by smartphone. Just let's say you just push that, it will go on. You can change the intensity. You can change the color balance everywhere from tungsten to daylight, and then you can also change the beam angle, and you can have up to 4 different fixtures connected to your smartphone. It uses Bluetooth technology, so you can have multiple wireless connections. And if you leave your studio, you can just turn everything back off, and if you come back, you can turn everything back on. You don't have to climb up to your lights. You can just control everything from behind your camera.
So obviously, there's numerous things that you could use this for. DMX, studio lighting, we're all familiar with. That requires a lot of cabling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the wireless stuff is built into the light, and then you download the app. There's nothing else to hook up at that point.
Absolutely. I specially designed it so it's easy to travel with, no added cables, as you said. Yeah.
And I know there's times I'm DPing, so I'll be I'll put a light in position, run back to the camera. Yeah, that's not right. You keep going back and forth. Just having that wireless ability, you can tweak it right in the camera and see it as it's happening. So if you're a one-man band, you don't have a gaffer or somebody that's out doing that for you.
This is how I intended it to be. And also, you can link multiple units together to have the same white balance, all lights, just with one master control. And
So, now it's a small fixture, but what I've seen is an incredible amount of output. What can you tell us about the photometrics on it?
Yeah, it has color rendering index of over 90, and also the output power is equivalent of 600 watt tungsten. And maybe I should show you how powerful that really becomes. It's like really powerful. And now I will tune it to tungsten, and here it is daylight. It goes a little bit over 6,000.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tune it down because it will ruin people's eyes.
So what is the wattage draw of the fixture itself?
The maximum wattage draw is like 140 watts, but in most circumstances it consumes about 100 watts.
And then what's the beam angle range for it?
Beam angle range is from 80 degrees flat to 15 degrees spot, and it can be seen there. If I turn it up, you can see it. Really tight spot.
You're hitting a lot of great features in there. The bicolor to me is always an important thing. Since we're in LED realm, bicolor is just super handy to have. You're not picking and choosing. You're not having double the fixtures with you just to cover each range.
Yeah.
Obviously, dimmability, focusability, that's wirelessly controlled. All that's really awesome. What's the price point going to be for something like that?
Yeah, the price point will be a little bit under $700. It's like $699 or $690 or thereabouts. And the availability will be in the beginning of third quarter.
Okay. Now, I will say, in my interaction with LED lighting, that's an amazing price, especially for the features that you crammed in here. The fact that you could, now how many can you control on your phone at one time?
Right now it's 4 fixtures, but it can be up to 8 fixtures.
Okay. And so it's going to be coming out soon. Are you going to be having any larger fixtures down the road potentially?
Yeah. By the time we will launch this, we will also launch a little bit bigger fixture that will have like 4 times the light output. But that one will be daylight or tungsten only. The first one will be daylight only, that you can gel down, and which you can use on large soft boxes and have a really intense soft light also. This one also is able to accept Pro Photo accessories, Pro Photo softboxes, things like that. And we also have a softbox inserts for Chimera and Elinchrom and manufacturers like that. You can just add the speed ring insert and then put on any kind of third-party manufacturer softboxes and accessories.
Great. And one last thing I'll say, what's the weight going to be in the end product?
I don't know how to here in the Imperial realm, but I think it's about 1 kilogram.
Okay. So a few pounds. It's not too bad, especially for that size. So where can people go to find out more information?
Yeah, they can go to www.kinotehnik.com. Here it's written.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks again, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thanks to our sponsors for making our NAB coverage possible.